Hey everyone, I'm going to be talking about how running can fundamentally develop you as a person and as a student. Okay. According to the CDC, about 610,000 people die of heart disease in the United States every year. That is approximately 1 in every 4 deaths. Heart disease is the leading cause of death amongst both men and women. These are some pretty startling statistics, as the number of deaths linked to heart disease is very high. However, you can reduce the risk of heart disease and develop yourself as a person through the form of running. Today I'd like to discuss how running can fundamentally develop you as students through its ability to build a community, as seen in this picture, reduce the risk of heart disease, and even establish excellent time management and leadership skills. So, first slide, building a community. People like to belong to a community. Everybody wants to feel like they belong somewhere, and it's this core aspect of running that I feel like creates a community. Through the connections you develop from the hard practices, working out in the rain, things like that, you develop kind of a fun and outgoing atmosphere with your friends. You know, you go out and you participate in track meets, you have little get-togethers, little cookouts on the weekends. I mean, you're always spending time with each other. And you go to the movies, rock climbing, or anything fun your city has to offer. So, for example, from my personal experience with running and forming community, I know we all enjoyed getting together on the weekends to see a movie. I remember a time during winter break, we all got together to watch A Christmas Story, and we had kind of a small party, and it was one of the most enjoyable Christmases that I've had, and I genuinely felt like we were a family. All this happens within the confines of a community that was developed as a result of, getting out there and running and joining the team. I mean, you're always hanging out with them, and it feels like you belong to something. The running community itself largely spends time outdoors and being active. You go on hikes, walks on the beach, and other areas of small exercise because you all enjoy that. It's a great feeling to have, and a feeling that many people can gain if they choose to participate in running. And in this photo I have displayed on the screen, this was kind of our last get-together. We were all dressed up nice to go out and have a nice meal at one of our golf courses that we used to run around. So, establishing time management skills. Running is also a great way to develop your time management. Runners in general tend to be planners. I know in my personal life, I have a planner and I plan everything down to the bone. I set things out, time for, homework, school, work in general, just to make sure that I'm getting in the hours I need to study for classes and things like that. You tend to develop a schedule where you periodically work out, you block out times during the day to, complete homework, go to school, and maintain a healthy lifestyle. Because of the strict schedule, track runs is important for athletes to have excellent time management. According to the NCAA, National Collegiate Athletic Association, student athletes spend anywhere between 30 to 40 hours toward their athletics. That's essentially a full-time job. But students are also expected to maintain a proper GPA to be able to compete in those sports. According to USA Today College, they report that college students spend approximately 17 to 18 hours a week of studying. Now that is a long time. This doesn't even include class time either, which this illustrates the need for time management, as you need to balance all aspects of student life. So, driving your health forward. In my last speech, I touched on the health benefits that participating in sports in general can do for you. In this speech, I'd like to address how running in specific can benefit you. Running, like most forms of exercise, releases endorphins. I touched on that last time. But what I didn't mention last time is that running also is kind of euphoric. According to WebMD, the feeling that follows a run or workout is often described as a runner's high. That can be accompanied by a positive feeling or energizing outlook on life. Endorphins act as analgesics, which means they diminish the feeling of pain. And they also reduce the risk of heart disease. According to a study published in the Journal of American College of Cardiology, they state that running for only a few minutes a day or at slow speeds may significantly reduce a person's risk of death from cardiovascular disease compared to someone who does not run. The journal also reported that on average, people who ran for even just a few minutes a day lived longer than those who did not run at all. You're expanding your lifespan just by running a few minutes a day as compared to those who don't run at all. in conclusion, from my personal experiences, I feel like it's really shaped who I am today. You know, I'm a planner person. I like planning everything out, making sure everything's set in stone. My time's managed really well. I set things aside for when I need to complete it. As you all know, I participated in running in both my junior and senior year of high school. I formed a community with all the people who ran track and cross country, and we all became really close. We hung out frequently, developed friendships, and made me feel like I belonged to a group. As seen in this photo, we completed an event of running up the tram. It is a very steep incline where I used to live, and it's a get-together that I look forward to every year as we all push through the pain to get to the top. Everybody wants to be affiliated with something, and I believe that Running Connect really help you do this. My advice for all of you students is to get out there and start running. Even if it's just to stay in shape, running in general has a positive change for your life. Perfect. Thank you.